Chief Challenge Shai'Nachtan, the necrotic damage boss. Hello guys, Wilsonbox here, and this time I'm here to talk about the Chief Challenge Shai'Nachtan, the one that takes more damage from necrotic damage. Before everything, let's take a look at this boss. So first of all, this guy you need around 280 accuracy to inflict any debuffs on him. About the skills, this guy uses lightning strike to up to 2 random enemies inflict to electrocuted, so every 4 seconds dealing lightning damage with a 70% chance of inflicting electrocuted on them for 8 seconds. So this means no matter where your heroes are in the field, they always gonna get this random damage on them, at least one of them, because it's 2 random ones, so could be your tank if you are lucky, and also another one. Then second skill is like almost the same thing. It deals lightning damage up to 2 random enemies and has a 75% chance of inflicting electrocute on them. And the last one, he grants 15% attack up to all Thunderbolt allies for 10 seconds, which means it's going to get 15% attack up, and then deals lightning damage to enemies within range with a 75% chance of inflicting electrocuted for 8 seconds. Okay, so let's go to the field and let's talk about this guy. This guy is really hard. It's one of those that you really need a good team, you need good gear, and you need like the best heroes to reach at least 22 million or more if you want. So I tried several teams, different types of gear. So about the gear, I must say the Inventor is the one working best and the one I'm doing more damage with it. So with the Gambler I did 22 million something, and with the Investor I did more than 25 million, so I did more 3 million with the Inventor, and the stats are similar, so it's really the passive from the 3 sets build. Let's have a look to the teams I'm using. So first I used this one, okay, so it's only epics and 1 rare. Then I used this one, just 1 tank to check the damage. I did just one DPS to check the damage, and then I did 2 teams, one with the Gambler set and another one with the Inventor set. So let's start with the beginning. Let's start to talk about the one without legendaries. So this is the one I started first, and this one I'm using the Inventor set. So after I checked the Inventor set was the one doing more damage, I used Inventor set for all the comps I tried. I'm using Eyeball of the Giant because this guy here, Tia, is the one that does more damage. With this ultimate does 150% attack. I have a really good stats, nice crit rate 97%, 154 crit damage. I have attack percentage here, crit rate, crit damage, and attack and more crit rate than damage. That's always I'm looking for. She's really important here, that's why I use her every time, and she's important because she's gonna give heal to our allies. Okay, so she's gonna give to this 4. Okay, so she heals the allies with invisibility, and the allies are going to get this invisibility will be the ranged ones, which are these 4, plus she's going to heal the ally with the lowest current HP, which will be the tank. So this way she's going to heal everyone. If you want to focus more on the healing, then you're going for enlightenment, but you will see you really need lots of damage because we don't have much damage with necrotic heroes. So I went full damage on her, and we don't really need the healing provision, but we're going to need these ultimates, this invisibility and this debuff immunity. Okay, because this boss is casting sometimes these electrocutes, okay, on the first skill and second skill, and with the debuff immunity we are going to negate that damage because our team will have the debuff immunity and they are not going to get electrocute when our hero uses the ultimate. Then we have Adria. So Adria, it's also important here because the way we don't have much healers on the necrotic fire team, so we have some shield and some passive healing. They are not proper healers. We have this one. This is the one it's really a healer, it's Stella, and we have another one, but I don't think it's that good. I think Stella it was working better here, also because we only have one guy taking most of the damage. But let's go back to Adria. So Adria is going to reduce their ultimate energy by 10%, and with a 75% chance of inflicting recharging speed penalty. So the way I did this boss was to inflict the most possible recharging speed penalty on him as possible. Okay, and I have some accuracy penalties, so he can fail the electrocute when I inflict accuracy penalty, and I'm using this set, okay, the serial set, to give more 15% attack to my team. I try to give a good damage stats to this character as well, and also trying to give a lot of accuracy, at least 280. So I have attack percentage here, crit rate, and I always try to get some accuracy, crit rate, crit damage. Guys, don't remember, this is the best stats I could find, so this is the test server, so it's much easier to get the stats I need because I can farm a lot, and I've crit damage 40% here and accuracy here, and I'm using this spiritual incest burn artifact because I need more accuracy. If you get an epic artifact with the attack percentage will be 45, so you get more attack percentage with the chest, and with this she's gonna spam more ultimate skills. I'm not using any timing, is auto mode, so we don't need to worry about something. I try to do it manual, but it gives so much work because you need to keep doing alternating every step, because I have more than one hero with recharging speed, and to optimize this you need to like waiting for the recharge speed to finish from one, then to use the other one, but that way you're gonna lose some damage because you are delaying the ultimates and you're not going to cast so much ultimates, and we don't have much damage, so it's pretty complicated. So I just let it run on auto mode on every comp I tested because it was the way I found was better, because I was lacking a lot of damage. Then I have Zarlot. Zarlot is really important here as well because I need this attack hour, 24% attack percentage, because we really need a lot of damage. Without this I don't think we can reach 22 million. So I'm using the Manticore statue, okay, to increase the damage from this battle skill. Then I'm using Inventor set, again, good stats, crit damage here, attack percentage here, crit rate here, and some more accuracy. I have some accuracy on him because he has this recharging speed penalty, and I want to inflict this as well as much as possible because I want to delay this big damage from the ultimate, otherwise my tank will die soon. Then I have Stella with the Mona Lisa's blessing to increase my healing. I have some enlightenment on her because she works better with the enlightenment, so it's 0.8% max HP and 350% enlightenment. She also is going to give some debuff immunity and defense up to an ally, which is good because this way I'm not going to get dead stacks of Electrocute. Then we have Irma, I think was the best one I found to use on this boss. Tried some fire heroes, but that way you're gonna lose some damage as well. And I think Irma, it's a pretty good tank. She works with defense percentage and she has this damage reduction and hit recovery here, and we really need some healing. And with the passive I have more 30% chance of charging my ultimate energy by 5% damage when taking damage, and this way I can have this ultimate on with damage reduction on. So as you guys can see, I did this full auto without manualing anything. Without anything, was just auto mode, and the team was not bad. This tank was able to get all the 5 minutes alive, and I really just think the big problem was the damage, the lack of damage. I had enough healing. I mean, Stella still was not able to heal everyone, she was only able to heal one. But since this guy keeps attacking 2 random enemies with 2 of those skills, eventually around 1 minute Tia died, then another ally died as well, and in the end I was only able to do around 13 million damage, which was not enough. I mean, it was too far away from 22 million, so at this point I already tried different comps, like only epic and rare heroes, and I went for legendaries because I don't think you can do this without legendaries. So I tried with the DPS legendary and then with the tank legendary just to see the difference between them. So then I tried this comp. The only difference is the tank. I switched to Quasitia, this one, with Crown of the Unclean to inflict this defense penalty, which increases a lot damage. And I have practically the same set with HP on chest and hands, and some more defense here. Accuracy, yeah, I also was trying to get at least 290 accuracy, because she can inflict this attack penalty and also reduce the ultimate energy, which helps a lot. We can delay the stacks this boss gets, and he gets stronger, so it was really good. So the fight was exactly the same. I did the fight on auto mode, full auto mode, and this tank was able to last the full 5 minutes until the end, and I did much more damage, also because I had some more attack penalty. I had the attack penalty, I didn't have the attack penalty before, so I could mitigate most of the damage, and I was able to inflict more damage because everyone was able to live until the final 5, until the end, and this way I did more damage. So I did more, 17 million damage, but was not still enough to reach the 22 million. Was really far away. I need more 5 millions at this point, but I decided to try with the DPS and the same tank as well, just to see the difference. So this time I tried with Guland. I swept the Stella, was just healing, and this way I had someone doing some more damage and healing as well. This guy is a top tier as is really good. He does a lot of damage, he dispels debuffs, he does healing, he does everything. He stuns characters, he steals 3% of the ultimate energy and healing from the hero. He's able to charm and inflict healing reduction, accuracy penalty. I mean, this guy is amazing. So I decided to use this comp. I used Inventor on him as well, Inventor set. Everyone is using Inventor set here, Inventor set on this guy and this one as well, as you can see. And with this comp I was only able to reach, everyone survived the 5 minutes again. I had some healing, some damage, but on the hand I only did around 16 million damage, probably because I didn't have the defense penalty, which increases a lot the damage I can do. So for this reason I just changed the artifact to this one, the Crown of Unclean, and this way I'm not going to inflict so much this recharging speed penalty, but I can inflict the defense penalty and maybe increase the damage. I was doing a good amount of damage, but then Tia died and she was not healing the tank anymore. With this, my tank still survived a little bit more with the mortality, but then she died as well, and the boss went for all my DPS, and that was it. 19 million.6 was still a really good damage for the comp I was using, so I had to try a different thing again. So because of this, and since we don't have any epic tanks, any epic necrotic tanks with attack penalty, I decided to bring a fire tank with attack penalty, and this way I can mitigate some damage with the attack penalty, apply the defense penalty, and still have spiritual incense on this character, and this way I will reduce the recharging speed of the skill bar of this hero. So I tried this one and auto mode as well, and the maximum damage after several tries with the same team, because sometimes you get more defense penalty activation, other times it's not so often. So the maximum I did was almost 22 million, was almost there, but I did so many tries with 18 million, 19, 20, this was really the best one I could do. So with this I had to bring the legendary tank and legendary DPS, and basically I tried this comp with Gambler set, and I did 22 million damage, 22 million something, as you can see on this video. And the next one, which will be the last one, and that you are really safe to do, 25 million, was this team. As you can see, Inventor set on Tia, the same set on this one, Inventor set on this one, and Inventor set on this one. And I changed this one as the ARP nails to increase his passive effect, and this one as the Manticore to increase the battle skill damage. Alright, and with this one I did this one as on auto mode as well. They survived the 5 minutes like almost every time, because we have a lot of healing, lots of damage, and at the end I did more than 25 million. Was a good amount of damage, was really good. I was happy that I was able to reach more than 22 million damage safely, without any concerns. With this comp and this set I was able to reach 25 million every time or more, and I was happy with this. I'm not just so happy that for this one you really need a legendary character, because the necrotic team is so weak that you really need to get some legendary characters to increase your damage, and you really need this character as well, the Zarlot, because if you don't have Zarlot you're not going to get this 24% attack aura that is going to increase your damage. With this, guys, I hope this guide helped you guys. I hope all these tips, all these comps, that you can create something and at least reach 11 million damage, which is already good. You can get these rewards, but if you have these legendary characters, then you will be even better, because you can reach more than 22 million damage and get the top rewards from this hero. With this, guys, I hope you like this video, guys. If you like my content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.